Hello and welcome to glennzb TV for Thursday, the show that puts glennzb into your virtual headset. Yes, I'm bringing New Zealand to the world, and the world to New Zealand. And I've got to say, well done. I mean, I don't have a lot of time for the Royals, as you know. But in this case, you can't deny that when he offers encouragement to farmers who've been hit by the drought, like he turns up and it starts raining. I did not realise that members of the royal family had those sorts of Jesus-like powers. That's a good effort. It's a bit weird that he made the pregnant lady hold the umbrella, but... and it's also weird that it didn't actually seem to be working either. It's rain all over him. Anyway, I'm sure he's reasonably waterproof. He's been to war, after all. We've got a protest planned for later this month. This is an odd one, this story. Speaking of Jesus. Which will call on the Speaker of the House to put Jesus Christ back in the parliamentary prayer. Jesus for New Zealand spokesperson Ross Smith. So not only is there an organisation called Jesus for New Zealand, but they have a spokesperson. He says it's a deliberate step towards dismantling and removing prayer, religion and God completely from our parliament and nation. So what would be interesting is if they did put Jesus back into the prayer and then all of National's problems went away. Imagine if that happened. I mean, he's omnipotent, but I don't know, is he really that powerful? I tell you who was pretty powerful. It was the person who pulled the woman to safety when she fainted onto railway tracks in Upper Hutt. She's standing waiting for the train, and they're saying fainted in this news story. But really, let's be honest, if you're waiting for public transport, sometimes you can just lose the will to live. And then your body goes slack. And then before you know it, you've fallen onto the tracks. Anyway, a bystander immediately jumped onto the rail corridor and moved the woman off the tracks. They want to thank this person, but they can't find them. And that's because when you actually do something heroic, if you wait around and tell people how heroic you were, you're not really a hero anymore in my book. It's when you disappear back to your bat cave. That's how we know you're really a hero. And finally, these people are definitely heroes. Wellington and Canberra brewers are teaming up to create a bespoke sister city beer. That sounds a bit namby-pamby, to be honest. They're calling it Ale of Two Cities. It'll be ready for Wellington Mayor Justin Lester's visit to Canberra at the beginning of next month. Basically, what I'm trying to make happen here is to get these people to send me some. That's why I did this story. I want to be completely upfront. You don't have to secretly record me saying that, because I'm publicly recording me saying that with my full permission. Send me some beer, please. Now that I've talked about your Ale of Two Cities. I know I'm not in either of the two cities. I have no plans to go to either of them. More likely to end up in Wellington than Canberra, to be perfectly honest. I've not heard good things about Canberra, except the beer. Whether that's enough incentive to get me there, not sure. Seems like a long way to go for a beer, especially if you could send it to me and then maybe I'll talk about it again. Or any other beer, or alcohol of any kind, to be honest. I've gone on a little bit long now. I'm regretting giving myself permission to record this. I am glennzb. Be careful who you record and what you say if you think people might be recording you today. Thank you so much for having me in your virtual headset. See you back here again tomorrow.